Hello out there in Radioland. This is
So loud.
Decode Foundation on Apple TV, episode 8. Yeah?
Yeah.
Episode 8.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, we are recording it on 1/23/22. We have Jeff Hackert here. Hi. Hi.
Is Austrian guy going to join us today?
I don't know if he will be joining us for this, but maybe.
It'd be nice if he gave us a recap of where we are in the story.
Yeah, the Foundation is a very complicated show with all kinds of ins and outs and subplots and intrigues.
Love that guy.
So yeah, he needs to come out more. Wearing a mask at stores has really killed some of it.
That's too bad.
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you don't know what I'm talking about, I frequently, when I'm in public, pretend to be German or Austrian.
Ambiguously Western European.
Yeah. And I don't know. I record myself buying groceries and stuff. Corona's kind of killed it a little bit. It's just not quite the same when you are wearing a mask. So anyway, here we are.
I would say that first and foremost, the deaths, the worst part. People that have died or gotten really sick or whatever, like terrible, no joke. That's the worst part.
Oh, yeah.
Second biggest impact is the loss of Austrian guy.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
So anyway, here we are, episode 8 of MFN Foundation on Apple TV. Last episode, similar to most episodes, we seem to not really like. And so
we liked it more because there was a lot of action.
I mean, yeah, right. And at this point, it's not even like a snooty, we're book readers, because to be honest, it like has nothing to do with the book. So it's just actually like watching it and going like, is this a show that you actually like and want to watch?
Yep.
And
the answer is I wanted to love it. To love it.
Right. So here we are. I actually did enjoy this episode as a standalone. So with that said,
episode 8.
Episode 8, which we're recording now.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, hitting play.
Go.
To quote Joe Biden, you know the thing.
Let's go resting face guy. I predict that brother resting bitch face is going to get a suntan.
Is this the last episode you saw before?
No, I haven't seen this one.
You haven't seen this one at all?
Nope. So I'm making predictions.
Skip intro.
Yes.
Okay.
Skip intro. I must be behind you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm at 1. Well,
Foundation.
I'm at written for television by Sarah Nolan, directed by Roxanne Dawson. Want me to pause until you get there?
I'm there. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm a little bit behind you, but not too.
We're on Anacreon? Ooh, yeah. Nature. Look at the nature.
Oh, Richard Attenborough.
Yeah, they're running. Okay.
The missing piece.
El pedazo faltando. All right, I'm gonna take off.
Oh boy! Why? We got a double-barreled shot of Mike's nipples.
Yeah, this home office here where we record is susceptible to the temperatures. It is chilly in the morning.
Chilly? No, go ahead. Chilly in the morning.
Chilly in the morning, and then it gets hotter than the rest of the house from about 11 a.m. to about 4 p.m. and then it drops. Yep.
Yeah.
Drops right back down to being the.
Ooh.
So I think this is obviously the bombing that occurred on episode 2.
Yeah, this is Anacreon being bombed.
So everyone was living their lives, enjoying themselves, playing, and oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Oh boy.
Yep, those are the scars on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You 27? El ingeniero.
So
what is that? Matrix?
It's ordained by God. Yeah, we have some Matrix face.
Matrix
right
font on her face. Yeah. Lime green.
I was telling my wife the other day how I've been writing software for like 30 something years now.
Yeah.
I use all the same tools. My console is very much the same as it did when I started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fascinating to me. So it's not surprising to me that they're still using that fucking lime green console.
What do you mean you're using the same tools? Like,
well, I'm still using a terminal to do most of my work. I used to write all my code in VI in the terminal. I was very slow to pick up an IDE, but now I use Visual Code. But I've used Visual Studio, and before that, other editors for a long time. But most of my day-to-day work all happens on the console.
What is this console you speak of? Is that another word for PC or?
No, it's like a terminal window. Here, I'll show you. Let me remove any incriminating evidence, and then I'll just share my screen so all of you at home can see what Jeff's terminal looks like. So this is where I do most of my day-to-day work. So if I want to see what's happening on a particular project, I just pull up the pull requests in Git, or I might want to know what got completed. Ooh. And I pull up a list of what work has been done, and then
interesting
that kind of stuff. Yeah, very little has changed for me. I do most of my writing now in an external editor.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have to fix a file or something, almost always it happens in the console.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless it's some major change.
That almost looked like a command line.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
That's what a console. That's what a console is. So when they were like, I got to enter manual code or whatever to open up the doors in the last episode.
Yeah.
Probably some kind of console. And she's
right.
Yeah. It would not have been surprising to me if she'd been like, oh shit, what editor are they using? I don't know this editor. God dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's moved from the angry stage to now she's having a heart-to-heart with fake AI.
Yeah, she's at acceptance. She went through denial, anger.
Yeah.
Now she's reached acceptance. She doesn't have the spice, but she's got something else, some intuitive property.
Oh, it's getting hotter, all right.
So she's got superpowers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Star's End. On Helicon.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, okay. Yeah. Who else is going to be there? Is there 100,000 people there too?
I don't know. It's a
What's
great
going
question.
on?
Let's find out. First, we got to go back to the ghost ship.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. So I am doing a little multitasking. I'm trying to unsubscribe from an email list. And I have to be able to log into the account. You click on unsubscribe and it says log in. And then it turns out I don't remember my password. So I have to reset my password to log in to unsubscribe. And these are for casting notices for like short films and like background work and commercials and shit that I don't have any time or interest in.
Right.
So that's cool.
Well, look who's here while you're doing that. Look who's also unsubscribed. We're
great. He made it. Thespin. There we go.
Yeah.
Thespin.
Former citizen of Thespis. He's on the mining colony. He's calling for help.
I'd be curious if this language is actually like Ukrainian, just backwards. Like if they just, because it is clearly an attempt at like a Slavic sounding.
It's Pet Shop Boy lyrics run backward
with like a.
So what he just was, that was West End.
West End boys, East End
girls. Yeah. Oh, here we are. Okay, so now we're on the on the walk.
Everyone is dressed for day one.
Mm-hmm. They've got their Bedouin plastic silky whatever outfits. White, a very poor choice. But what would the history of actual Bedouins, how would that impact these decisions?
Yeah.
What did Star Wars get right? The Sand People.
Brown.
Yeah, but also black. I mean, the majority of their clothing is dark colors, right?
Wait, what's wrong with white? The heat would...
Hot.
I thought dark colors attract the sun.
Then if that's true, and I'm not saying you're wrong, why do Bedouins wear black?
Do they? Let me look here. They wear white in the photos I'm looking at. Well, they look like they have white with like a black overcoat.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like both.
The question is so intrigued four scientists, all non-Bedouins, that they ran an experiment. The question of why do Bedouins wear black in the desert? Their study, called Why Do Bedouins Wear Black Robes in Hot Deserts, was published in Nature in 1980. It seems likely that the present inhabitants of the Sinai, the Bedouins, would have optimized their solutions for desert survival during their long tenure in the desert. Yet one may have doubts on first encountering Bedouins wearing black robes and herding black goats. We've therefore investigated into whether black robes help the Bedouins to minimize solar heat. The amount of heat gained by a Bedouin exposed to the hot desert is the same whether he wears a black or a white robe. The additional heat absorbed by the black robe was lost before it reaches the skin.
Oh, wow.
So they wear black because they can. It's badass. Yeah. Turns out they're goths.
Yeah. So she's giving him a pep talk. This is going back to like probably the day before he left. Like, here's what it's going to be like.
I'd be like, Mike, gotta water up. I want you to go in there, water fat. Drink.
Yeah. Yep.
Here is my salt crystal.
Oh, that's touching.
No, he just wrecked her jewelry. Did you see her wince?
Also that. Yeah, I saw her wince.
It'll be as if you're right there with me.
Oy.
Okay, my first prediction is correct. He's like 10 minutes in, and he's man as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh. Catch that guy. Drink his pee. That's what's going to happen. What are the odds, Mike? Give me the over-under.
The odds are high. Now, how did his shit get all ripped up? Like, or why are they using such low-quality materials? Does it have to be this way? Is that part of it?
It must be.
That sucks.
He is hallucinating. Also, it looks like he's pooping.
Yeah.
So my good buddy, who I won't name, but if you're listening, you'll recognize your story. He was telling me he was a Marine. And he said when they go on those like fucking forced runs,
yeah,
sometimes you gotta poop. Sometimes just the running gives you diarrhea. Mm-hmm. You can't stop running.
What is it when they go on what?
When they go on when you're in boot camp and they go on those forced runs.
Oh yeah.
Can't stop running.
Yeah.
Said it was awful.
So like as in it may occur at a time that is not conducive to you.
Correct. And you just got to power through.
Yeah.
I suspect that would happen here too. That your body would just start fucking going nuts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Altara. Okay.
Yeah. So he's buddied up with this old wise pilgrim who may or may not exist.
Wait, what was that?
He's buddied up with this guy.
Oh, yeah. And then they have rules like if you go down to one knee, you're not supposed to get up. Like what happens if you went down to one knee and then like found the strength to get up? Like why?
Yeah, why do you have to?
I don't understand that part.
Can you kick a downed opponent?
Yeah.
It's a competition, clearly. I would succeed at this only because I would treat it like a competition. Mm-hmm. They're like, you're clearly lagging. Let me have your bodily fluids.
Yeah.
That old man would just be like a bag of water to me.
Mm-hmm.
The beauty of being a brown belt is that I've learned literally how to drain the life essence out of white belts. Come here.
Drain them of everything.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much fun it was for the people doing it to me. But now that I know.
Just the total ownership of it. Yeah, I guess if you're ever feeling down about your grappling, which I definitely have recently, go with the white belt and be like, oh, I know.
Yeah, I've come a long way.
Infinite more than like I might have someone who's a peer rank who seems to get the best of me. That's a bummer. There are maybe challengers who are beneath me where it's like, oh, they're trying really hard and they're really trying to make a name for themselves. And then obviously you'll have equal stuff with peers and even sometimes people above you in terms of ranking. And that feels great. But if you're feeling down, get with someone who doesn't know much and just remind yourself of the encyclopedia level of knowledge you have and how some of those highlight reel things become easily possible as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is the way. Oh, now she's arguing with it again.
Okay.
That would be annoying. I would program the AI not to fucking follow me around like that. Ooh. She's so
AI override.
Yeah.
What? This is a dumb way to try to open a door. This is also the second time that she's lost her shit within like 20 seconds of something happening.
Yeah, but this is what I was trying to tell you earlier. That is speaking in affect when you need to be speaking in closed power. Door open. Not, let me out, AI. Let me out. Right? One is all emotion. Right. The other is clear directive. Just that's a little like coaching for Mike during our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I Yoda that shit right in there. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, he took the knee. Get up, you.
Yeah, it's just weird.
He's supposed to just stay there?
I think if it's both knees or something, it's like weird. Yeah, like you're like if you it's like you're supposed to give up if you come anywhere near giving up. There's no like redemption arc. It's weird. Like I think the guy comes up right now and is like, "Hey, if you go down, like you're done." Yeah, it's just a little strange.
Oh, it helps him.
Yeah.
That's redemptive. What are you talking about, Mike? What kind of world are you trying to build here, Mike?
I'm trying to build any world.
Look at the power of love set him back on his course.
Yeah, I'm just saying they got these weird rules.
I would have soccer kicked him in the head and taken all his bodily fluids.
Yeah.
I would have drained him for his water. I know we're not supposed to mix, but since they decided to do that by themselves, I feel like I just got to follow up. Chaos follows. People are open books to me. So we have two different people who have prescience, right? That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Who'd they shoot? Oh, they shoot scientist. What happened?
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
Who shot the scientist?
Oh. I don't remember this happening.
Uh-oh. His drone is busted now.
Oh. If I miss, then you'll die. Okay. I'm honestly not sure at any given moment at this point. I mean, I guess did the Anacreons won the hand-to-hand fights or something? Like, I guess at any given moment, I'm not sure why there just isn't more. They're not just rebelling. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, cool.
She used her bow and arrow.
Yeah.
The mighty huntress. Wait, you have to point your gun at her or she's not going to do it, remember?
Right.
Oh, she forgot.
I gotta change the...
She forgot. Oh, it's the same puzzle.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I had to turn it around and hit the button on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
There you go. It's kind of an aggressive... Feels like you could jam your finger with that aggressive.
Well, so that is what, in the beginning of my career when I worked in telecom, that's what line cards look like. And they had a physical reset button.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend once tripped over his own shoelaces and took out cell phone coverage for most of Los Angeles and all of San Diego.
Oh, wow.
He just fell down and clicked all of the line cards shut. It was like he shut out thousands and thousands of people from being able to make phone calls. It was the best.
How quickly did it take to get back online?
It took a while. You had to physically go back and reset them, and not all of them came up. They were notoriously flaky.
Yeah.
And you had to replace the line cards that failed. So horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a wonder that you could make a cell call back in the early 90s.
Yeah.
When's she going to kill Poodle Hair Guy? So the ship was
feels like a trick question, Jeff Hacker.
Yeah, it was a mutiny.
When are you gonna stop beating your wife?
Wait, is that her? Is that Farah? Oh no, it's the captain. She committed suicide. Her executive officer did it.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Work pods.
Ooh. Countdown to transspatial event.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Why does he know so much about a planet-killing ship? This dude.
Oh, yeah,
why is he figuring this out by looking at people? Oh, so this is old technology.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't quite get that.
Wait, what was that?
It's old technology.
Oh, it's old technology, all right.
Mm-hmm. Wired in. Okay, so she's contemplating jacking in.
Yep.
So we're borrowing heavily now from the William Gibson kind of neuromancery jacking in. Gonna jack into the net.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked the way that they've just made a stew out of like the individuation between genres and stuff. It's all gone, and it's just all gets stirred up. So I think it's almost meaningless to talk about the impact of Star Wars or other things, because the modern palette for creating science fiction, just the palette available to creators of content, regardless of what their source material is, it just comes from every. Yeah. It doesn't really feel obligated to preserve these past structures. It just brings in shit from wherever.
Yeah.
So this is why purists get so mad.
Are you saying this is happening just in this show or everywhere?
I think it's happening everywhere. It's sort of the postmodern approach to anything, right? You don't really owe the genres their structures. You can just borrow from wherever.
Right.
It's the kind of media mashup idea. It's the logical conclusion of copyleft and all that kind of stuff early for us that was like 90s, early 2000s. Now it's just how everybody thinks. Back in the day, people would have tried hard to preserve these lines. Some still do. They sound like morons when they do it.
Right.
Because that time is long gone. To use the word modern these days anyway seems stupid because we're really referencing, 1890 to 1920,
right.
30. I don't even know why we're... Oh boy, he really got to look at his abs though, Mike. Who do you think's going to win an ab fight, you or him? Get off your knees.
I think him. I've been eating cheese and good stuff.
Cheese is delicious.
Yeah, I spend a lot of money on cheese. See, this is. I mean,
he doesn't want him to quit, but he's giving up.
See,
2 knees, Mike.
Yeah, I guess
he's just giving up. He's going to die here. It's a choice he's making.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not a rule, it's a choice. See? I think part of what Brother Resting Bitch Face is supposed to learn here is that succeeding has many definitions, right?
Right.
A peaceful transition. That's why I like being in the category of Buddhisty people. Because this is it. This is all there is. And it's all a continuum. And if you could be comfortable with those two competing ideas, you'd do okay in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Gimme. It's both. I remember I was at the Santa Monica Zen Center. I can't remember who the Roshi was who was giving the talk, but she was amazing. And she had a huge impact on me. I wish I could remember her name.
Yeah.
But she said, as she told this long story, which was very funny, but the point of it and the way that she said it has always stayed with me, which is that we are both the one, and none of us are the one. And living with both those truths simultaneously is the key. So it is both everything that he succeeds and nothing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
So then it really comes down to how you do what you do, not what you do.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. And that's what gets me through my Swing Kids.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's disrespectful.
Stumbling into the water cave. Think you're supposed to take a nap or you're supposed to take a bath.
In the water cave. Ew. That means lots of other people's sweat and flaky skin. Oh.
Yeah.
Don't die before you get in that water, bro.
Yeah. How would water feel on skin that's that badly damaged?
Painful.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever been badly sunburned? And then especially if it's warm.
Yeah.
But I think
thankfully I haven't been badly sunburned in a good while.
No, you should try that.
No. I don't need that.
It's good for your immortal soul. As we're learning. Precious. We need Gollum to pop out.
Yeah.
What's in my pocket? Or a Skeksis. Skeksis, girlfriend friend.
Yeah. I like that.
I got high as fuck. I went to see Dark Crystal when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really one of the. I know it's like bad, but that particular experience, I think I went with my sister.
Yeah.
My sister and I did not always get along in life.
Mm-hmm.
She passed a couple of years ago, but this was one of our greatest moments together. We she filled a notebook with all of the red things she saw. And then I had to drop her off at home, and we were very late. And my mom was super mad.
Uh-huh.
So I remember it. So we come in the door, high as fuck on some kind of psychedelic.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was like, "Pa, pa, pa." And my sister goes, "One mother's face, red with anger." She like furiously scribbled in her notebook. She had like 4 pages full of like things that she saw on the drive home that were red.
Uh-huh.
And that was the last thing to go in her book. It was so funny. My mom was like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "Gotta go."
What was the purpose of this exercise of the
Oh yeah, we're missing the whole thing. Let's go back because I want to hear. I'm going back to. He sees.
he's just finishing his bath.
Yeah. He sees a form, and now he's relating it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he saw a shape that's reminiscent of the shape that's above them. Ah. Oh, bingo bango. Turns out your kooky threesome is symbolic to them.
Yeah.
I feel like that lady should have known about that before she went spouting off all her bullshit, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hidden teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he shut her up. Oh, he won. He's now a convert to their religion, though. It's interesting. He didn't just like fuck over the one lady, although he's giving her the hairy eyeball now.
Mm-hmm.
I think he also had a religious experience. We'll see if that has
maybe.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think you can't go through a physically. Yeah, because he went through that without any of his shit. That's the hardest thing he has ever done and will ever do.
Right.
So it had to leave a mark on his psyche, I would say. Won't change him, won't make him automatically a good or bad person, not automatically.
Yeah.
But it definitely will change how he thinks about everything he does. Patterns are hard. This is why Buddhism is such a long time frame. Patterns of behavior are very hard to change. It's just a fact. It's like a groove in a record that you've sort of etched into yourself, and it's very hard to change them.
Mm-hmm.
Possible, not impossible, but difficult. So habits are things that are, I think, would go in the class of semi-permanent.
Mm-hmm. No.
Uh-oh. Well, that was dumb. You kind of need that ship to help you get wherever you're going.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. She committed suicide.
Yeah.
In the least effective way. Oh, she's just blackmailing the AI.
Which will you choose? So you and Raish could do weird homoerotic stuff together.
Yeah.
Just live a perfect strangers-esque life.
Mm-hmm.
That was going to be fun, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you let her go. Yep. You know, because visually it changed from red to blue.
Yep.
In case we were confused and stupid. We have the big, bright visual. Bad. Good. I really hate this. They did this shit in Dune and it drove me insane.
Oh, with the shields?
Yeah, just the color scheme to let you know positive, right, negative, good, bad. It's all fucking stupid.
Stupid.
Like, well, it's like just not trusting your viewer to fucking understand what's going on.
Yeah.
I wonder if having a low estimation of the intelligence of the people you're creating for makes you unfit to create. Like you, right, you should be going the other way, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
They're smart. They can handle it.
Yeah. Someone ought to let what's-his-face know. The guy who's doing The Mandalorian and Boba Fett.
Yeah. Is it pretty?
Jon Favreau. Hey, John, if you're listening, trust us. Trust us to be smarter.
He treats it like you're stupid?
Completely.
Yeah.
That both of them made for 6-year-old boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's frustrating that white men in their 50s
yeah,
set up situations where the best creative minds, because look, these things are beautifully done. Mm-hmm. The technical capabilities of the people that worked on them, amazing. Mm-hmm. And then they deliver a story that, a 3 to 6 year old kid could follow.
Yeah.
And they don't even trust that. They don't even trust their own invention. Like, it's just dumb. They can elevate these things in so many ways, but choose not to.
Right. Man, he looks like a hot Cheeto.
He definitely does.
Or like Nashville hot chicken.
Mm-hmm. He kicked some ass on this planet, though, didn't he?
Yeah. He got it done.
Yep. What's she going to say? Oh, thank you for inspiring me to take this journey. It's all on you, babe.
Yeah. Put some aloe vera, some cocoa butter on that skin.
Oh, yeah. Triple blessings to you, oh nippleless one. Yeah, he just laid all of this at her feet. This is what is meant by the phrase hoisted by your own petard.
Yeah.
Yep. She really thought she had the tiger by the tail there. Love it. Oh, I can't wait. So remember, I haven't heard this, so I want to hear what they say here. No, you were an asshole to him. She could have been like a smidge less confrontational.
Yeah. So for the audience, Jeff's watching this for the first time, so we're kind of just chilling here.
I'm enthralled.
Maybe not the best podcast material.
Oh, it's fine. there's like 1,000 of these long pregnant pauses in the last ones, but she's doing it again. This lady is not a good listener. That's why she's having trouble. She can't read the room, Mike.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you hate? This is like when religious people want to convince you. Mm-hmm. It's not how this shit works. Because it's, first of all, let's be honest, it's all made up.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't resonate, you don't, there's no facts to bear. There's no persuasion that should be necessary. I digress.
Wow. What did you just realize? Oh.
Nope. Yep. She's going to get axed. So I find this fascinating.
Yeah.
So she's asking, like, are you sure you don't have a soul? But it was her interpretation of her own religion that said that people without individuated intelligence didn't have souls. Mm-hmm. So basically she should have said, are you sure I'm right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate inconsistencies like that. You were proven wrong within the constraints of your own religion.
Yeah.
She still calls him a soulless man, but somehow the person who is about to assassinate her has the potential for a soul.
Right.
Even though the situation is nearly identical.
Yeah. Right.
Because I think for this woman, it's all performative. It's all about who she can influence or convince.
I'm really just wondering if...
She's not a true believer, Mike. So go ahead, you're wondering what?
I'm just wondering if those are veneers or her real teeth.
Oh.
I wonder that about a lot of actors. I see their teeth and just bright, smiley, kind of big...
chompers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hers are definitely nicer looking than the AI, which leads me to believe they could be fake teeth.
Yeah. Teeth that bright would scare me.
See, look at this. Look at the comparison of them.
Oh, she already killed her.
Yeah. Oof.
Bingo, bango. She rubbed some lotion.
That's right. Yeah.
Boom. She's going to have a painless death.
Yeah. like Hendrix at Woodstock with the headband, except
dipped in acid or whatever. Is that that's the thing?
Yeah. See, I found it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, they locked them out.
Yeah, they did a thing.
I missed that part.
Touching a corpse like that.
Ugh. Oh, she's doing the
Is what you're saying, the neuromancer or something?
Yeah, she's gonna jack into the net. Use her intuition to land them safely. Jab me in the spine with this penknife.
Do it.
Do it. You made me bleed my own blood. So jam me in the spine.
What's it like to be so selfless and heroic? Because, like, I don't know if I'd be volunteering to do this. What? I'd be like, I think maybe my mission is the next one.
This is all exactly. This is all on like a hunch too. Like she pulled all this fucking wiring out of the back of that corpse, and then she's like, "Could you do it without the surgery?" But also they have to jab it into her neck. So she's trusting that the AI will self-guide. Whatever the fuck she thinks. If I die, he's going to stab you in the spine. You're definitely going to die. If not from the actual stab, then from the fucking, you just moved a corpse.
Yeah.
All those wires.
Also, I love the older guy who probably knows this system better. He's like, yeah, I'm going to let this happen.
She shot him. So she just killed the last expert.
Yep. There we go.
Kill her.
When the Anacreon lady's supervisor asks what happened here,
there is no supervisor because she's the supervisor.
Yeah, how do you explain?
I thought it was a good idea. Yeah, this is like if she's the manager of a McDonald's and she's killed all of the crew.
Like I just decided to run the entire thing by myself.
Yeah. Oh, where's your luck?
Oh no, not the. Here we go. Yeah, this is.
Here it goes. Gonna jump. She's got to jack into the net.
Yeah. I don't watch a lot of sci-fi, but I can't help but feel like this is taking a step back in quality.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Like stuff 10 years ago was better than this, right?
Uh-huh. Also, they just jumped. Okay, we're back. Now the priest ladies. Oh, look at his feast.
You must be a little bit ahead of me.
He's a little hungry.
Yeah. Oh, look at all that.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's right. Birds of paradise flowers on the table. Cool. Hard to tell what's food and what's not. I like the idea that they ostensibly left and she was somewhere else on the ship and like a long time went by before she came in. Like they didn't I don't know. Yeah. Like I guess he just kind of hung out by himself and did some look, based on the way that his skin looks, he hasn't seen her.
Time has passed.
He hasn't seen her in a couple weeks. They're on this ship.
Yeah.
That's funny. Like, what does he do? What did he just jerk off and stuff?
Well, maybe they left, and then she had to go back and kill the person.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It's dumb.
Oh, this is big for you, Jeff Hacker.
Tell me what's going on. Hmm. What universe are they in? Sexy CGI universe.
So did he or did he not see the flower and said, I'm going to remember this later? That's going to be my vision.
Yeah. Unclear. Here come the
But I like her comment. I would hate for someone to, it would break my heart for someone to not have that vision.
Right. So then he's like, you and a robot had it. So if he didn't have it, he's got to feel fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, they got like Space Guild kind of people.
Yeah. Space and Guild people got to tend to the spatial navigation.
And they're all weirded out because of the jumps that they've gone, like something.
Guess so. But, we're going to find out, huh? So did he really have a vision or no? That's the whole key.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Okay, let's see. He's pooping in the water.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't have a vision, huh? Oh, shit. Bingo, bango, bongo.
I want to rewind. How do I rewind? There we go.
10 seconds.
Did they show the flower on her in her room when he was getting ready?
I don't remember. But it doesn't matter because they've filled in that gap in the story.
Right. Yeah, I'm just curious if they showed it for us to possibly have been able to.
If they did, it's not in this episode.
They said they didn't show it.
No, it would have been in the. Oh wait, hold on. I'm here.
I'm rewinded to 12:36. Okay, she's got the salt bracelet. Yeah, they don't show her in the room. So yeah, they just revealed that. So I think what would have been better storytelling is if they actually showed him in her room seeing it. No, sorry. Not seeing it in a way that the audience would see, but because that would be a tell. I'm talking about if they actually showed him in her room at all, and you could go back and rewind and find, that happened, and I missed it because it was unimportant at the time. But no, this show didn't do that.
No. Nope. Why bother? We can just fix it all.
Yeah. Well, all right. Yeah. Well, there we go. That was episode 8, which was my favorite episode of the season.
Nice.
On Decode Foundation. You know where to find us. Like we said, Dune fans, we are getting back to the book. We have 2 episodes left of Foundation, but between now and then, we are getting more Foundation, the show. Or sorry, we are going to revisit Dune, the book. So worry not. It's all happening.
Fret not, friends.
Yeah.
So that's the last episode of the season, right?
No. There's 2 more episodes.
Oh, no, 2 more episodes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good times. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Peace out. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Like and subscribe wherever you listen to this podcast. And to hear more readings, become a Patreon supporter at Patreon/Decode Podcast.